In this video, we're talking about the powers of powers property, or the powers of exponents property. I have a few examples here, some notes on the side, so let's get into it. All right, so with this first problem that we have w to the third, and then all of that's being raised to the second power. When you have an exponent of an exponent, all you need to do is multiply these two exponents. And here's why. When we have a w to the third raised again to the second power, what that means is that we're doing w to the third times another w to the third, right? This 2 tells us that we're multiplying what's inside the set of parentheses together, two of them together. Okay, and then let's break that down even further. This w to the third means w 3 times multiplied together. And then this w to the third means another 3 w's multiplied together. So how many total w's are we multiplying together? Well, we've got 6. So all we really need to do is multiply our two powers to get w to the 6th power. All right, in problem 2, we have two different bases, two different variables here, and all of that is being raised to the 4th power. So what we're going to do is apply that 4th power to each of these bases inside that set of parentheses. You can kind of think of it like distributive property. It's not exactly the same, but you're basically taking that exponent that's outside of the parentheses and applying it to each of those bases inside. So then that would give us a to the 4th, right? Because this original a to the 1st power, we don't normally see the 1 when it is an exponent of 1. We don't normally write it. And then we're going to multiply 4 times 3 to give us b to the 12th power. So that's our simplified answer there. All right, now we have a coefficient and a couple of different bases, but the same rules apply. We're going to apply this 2 exponent to all of these bases inside of here. So that's going to give us 6 to the 2nd power, c to the 4th power, d to the 10th power. And then we can further simplify this 6 to the 2nd power. 6 times 6 is 36, so that will give us 36, c to the 4th, d to the 10th. All right, in number 4, we also have a coefficient here and some other bases, some other variables inside the set of parentheses. But then we also have a number that's being multiplied outside the set of parentheses. So this 3 exponent only gets applied to the things that are inside the parentheses. So this 2 is going to stay at 2, and then we're going to multiply that times 3 to the 3rd, and then we're going to get m to the 6th, and then n to the 3rd. All right, let's simplify this even further. 3 to the 3rd gives us 27, right? Because 3 times 3 is 9 times another 3 is 27. So we get 2 times 27, m to the 6th, n to the 3rd. And then we can simplify this. 2 times 27, let's see, let's figure out what that is. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 2 is 4 plus another 1 is 5. So we get 54, m to the 6th, n to the 3rd. All right, let's move on to number 5. We've got, again, something outside of that set of parentheses. So this 3rd exponent is only going to get applied to these bases that we see inside the set of parentheses. So let's just rewrite this as 1/4 times, and then we're going to have 2 to the 3rd, x to the 21st power, y to the 9th power, and then z to the 3rd power. Okay, let's go ahead and simplify 2 to the 3rd. That gives us 8, right? 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So I'm just going to drop down my 1/4 times 8, x to the 21, y to the 9th, z to the 3rd. Okay, and then now we just need to simplify 1/4 of 8 gives us 2. So we get 2, x to the 21, y to the 9th, z to the 3rd as our simplified answer. All right, in problem number 6, I encourage you to pause this and try this on your own. I actually have a mixture of different skills, including powers of powers property that we're covering here in this video, and then 2 other properties that I've covered in my previous 2 videos, multiplication of exponents property and division of exponents property. I do have some notes over here as just a reminder of what those are. So try it out and then come back and see if you got it right. All right, let's give this a go. So I'm going to go ahead and start. There's a lot of different ways you could start with this, with either simplifying, but I'm going to start with my powers of powers property. So this is going to be 3x squared. I'm just rewriting that part times, and then this is going to be x to the 8th, and then that's all over x to the 10th power. Okay, and now I'm going to use my multiplication of exponents property here in the numerator. So this coefficient is an understood 1, so 3 times 1 is 3, and then x squared times x to the 8th is going to give me x to the 10th, and then that's all over x to the 10th. And then my division of exponents property, x to the 10th, x to the 10th are actually going to cancel out because we're going to subtract those exponents. 10 minus 10 is 0. So those are actually just going to cancel out. And we actually just wind up with 3 as our simplified answer for this one. So this is part of my pre-algebra series. I have a ton of other videos all going over all different pre-algebra skills. If you are a parent or a teacher of students in pre-algebra, I encourage you to check out the link in the description that links to all of my videos for this pre-algebra series. And if you could give me a like, subscribe, and let me know what you think of this skill in the comments. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time.